that teachers, you should be given a lot of respect because you deserve our respect, because you're in the mother of all professions. So hello everyone, this is Simerjeet back with this series of the conversations which I hope will help improve the level of education here in India and across the world. We've already shared a video about what students should do to get the best out of their education years, what parents should do, and now it's about the teachers. So this is going to be a slightly longer video than the other ones because teachers are perhaps one of the most important stakeholders in this entire process. And I'd like to begin because I've mentioned in the previous videos that teachers, you should be given a lot of respect because you deserve our respect, because you're in the mother of all professions, because you're in the profession that gives birth to all other professions, because you are at the cutting edge of development of the human potential, because millions of young children every day are spending more time with you than they do with their parents or with their gadgets, perhaps. I'm not even sure. But then teachers, you have a huge role to play. So number one would be teachers, you got to look after your emotional health. Okay, so if you walk into those classrooms angry, miserable, frustrated, sad, dejected, depressed, it's not probably good for the 40, 50, 20, however number of students in your class, because human beings, especially young human beings, are very susceptible to mirror neurons, as in they are susceptible to mirroring the dominant emotions of other people. Especially they get infected by the emotions of the persons that they look up to. So at home, the parents' emotions are making a huge impact. In the classroom, your emotions, how you feel about life, are you in a good mood or not? These are the things that make a huge difference. So number one, because you're in the profession of giving, teaching is essentially a profession of giving. You're trying to help other people find their way in life. You're distributing knowledge and wisdom, and you're coaching and you're guiding. You need to make sure that your own tank is full, that you're not empty from within. And this will do you immense good, and also to the students in your classrooms. Speaking about respect, you deserve our respect because you're in a noble profession. And at the same time, this is the bitter truth that you'll have to continue earning that respect. You, by virtue of your designation, command our respect. But for the young people in your classrooms, in order for them to continue respecting you, you will have to earn it. And you earn it by showing that you care. You earn it by showing that you're upgrading yourself and your skill set and your mindset, that you're moving with the times, that you are involved and engaged with the profession, that you find joy in the company of children in the profession of teaching. And I'm reminded by this quote which goes something like this: those who dare to teach should never cease to learn. If you, as a teacher, commit to a plan of continuous learning, unlearning, and relearning, by virtue of that, you'll be a superior teacher. You will not just command our respect, you will earn it. And that is the magic component of a great classroom, because there's that dynamic where the teacher is not asking for the respect by virtue of her designation, but is earning it by demonstrating that she cares, that she enjoys being there, and that she's giving her absolute best to the students. So continue upgrading yourself, please. That's very important in this profession, right? Because information is now freely available. Ideas are now freely available. You could go to YouTube and there's perhaps a video on the lesson plan that you're teaching for the day. You could go to ChatGPT and it could give you so many new ideas. In fact, the ChatGPT version right now, 2024, late 2024, has PhD level reasoning abilities, okay? The paid version. So think about that. These students have access to these tools, and we ought to do something different, if not better. We ought to fill in the gaps, the human part of education, the love, the compassion, the empathy, the inspiration, the I understand you, I know you have dreams, I can help you get there, I'm here to help, and together we can do this. It has to stop being a robotic process of disseminating knowledge and it has to move to coaching and inspiring and counseling and understanding your students. And that's the switch that is required. So, my friends, teachers out there, this is not just another job that you've signed up for. This is a profession that is impacting the lives of the people in your classroom every single day. So it's going to demand that you show up 100% every day. Think about involving using some more creativity in how you deliver your lessons, and how you run the classroom, and how you lead the classroom. Think about humor. Think about sarcasm. Think about things that spark curiosity and imagination and critical thinking. Think about storytelling, that ancient tool that people have used to transfer knowledge from one generation to another. The lost art of storytelling can be brought back in, whether it's history or it's so many other subjects. If you use a storytelling format, suddenly you will see the students' body language shifting. They lean forward, they're interested, you have them engaged, and now it's a different dynamic altogether. Think about making the shift from having students memorize a lot of things to actually developing their intelligence and critical thinking. That will be something that you will find deeply fulfilling. Memorization, rote memorization is common, is required at times, is easy way out to help young students develop their critical thinking, to be able to think on their feet, to have creativity. These are the traits of the future, and this is what we have to prepare them for, right? And in closing, I'll just say this. If you learn how to have fun in your profession and how to give your best, you will experience a deep bliss, a deep satisfaction of a life well spent, of a career that contributed to the growth of other people. So teaching is one of those professions which can give you so much job satisfaction that you can just be beaming with positive energy everywhere that you go. If you found this useful, share it with other teachers here in India or other parts of the world. I think the dynamics remain the same, and let's get this movement going. In the next video, I'll speak about what policymakers, especially leaders of educational institutes, should do slightly differently in order to have better outcomes for all of us. Thank you for tuning in, and teachers, I hope you accept my suggestions with open minds, and if I've overlooked something, I'd love to hear your feedback below. Not just your feedback, but also your challenges, in case you feel there are things that I need to understand better about your profession, practical challenges that you face. I'm open to listening to them also in the comments section below. Let's start a conversation. Thank you. Bye-bye.